Alright boys, welcome to BUBL Week 5 versus Callum. There was no team builder this week. There was maybe the little intro in the beginning. I'm not sure if I kept that in or not. Didn't have time for a team builder, so here we are. Callum brings actually the 6 Pokemon that I did expect, and he's going to be Tara Ground Aloe, which is really interesting. I expected Tara Fairy. So the way we're going to try to win this game is super simple, and it actually looks like it is going to come to fruition here. We are going to try to get rocks up early, and we're going to try to put a lot of pressure on that Corviknight, get ENAMORUS in as much as possible. We're going to try to have awkward pivots into that Gengar, but it all starts with leading Zarude on that Crocodile, because we want to dissuade him from getting rocks up as best as we can. All right, have fun, Callum, man. This is a must-win game. I think we do have to win this to still have a chance to make playoffs, and I think our chances are pretty good if we do win out, or at least win 2 out of our next 3 games. Chances should be pretty good. So we're gonna see that he ends up leading the Gengar. Okay, so this is not obviously ideal. I can pivot Arcaludon on the very obvious Sludge Bomb. He could also click Focus Blast. I think I just like going Raikou on a middle ground here and seeing what set he might be, because I don't know anything about his set. He's like not Air Balloon or anything else. So we are going to go ahead and go Raikou. We're going to see what he locks. If he locks Sludge Wave, then so be it. He might not be choiced. He's actually going to double out here. So he is... So that tells me that he's not Scarf. Switched turn 1 expecting Scarf Zarude. And we switch into Raikou. This is perfect. This is exactly actually the situation that we want. We're going to throw up a Scald here. We could actually even double out if we wanted to, but I actually like getting the Scald off on this Crocodile. This guy's not going to appreciate this Scald, or we could potentially get a burn on this Corviknight. So I like that a lot. That's what we're going to do. We're not going to think about it too hard here. I'm very confident that he is not Sash or Scarf on that Gengar now, which is really, really good information. He's probably Specs then, I would assume, especially because he's not Air Balloon. Air Balloon doesn't make a lot of sense. It was either Sash, Scarf, or Specs, in my opinion. He's going to switch out here. We're going to see what he goes into. We're going to hope for Crocodile. We're going to hope we get a burn. Top, that's Crocodile, for sure. We're going to hope we get a burn here. We're hoping for that first burn. First Scald burn. It does so much damage. And we get the burn. Huge! Huge! So, now, he's not AV. He's at, what, 30? We did like... He's at 30, 5, 10, 15... 20, 25. He's at about 30 and he's burned. We have a couple of options here. If he's faster than me, I think I still like going Zarude here. Just because if he is faster than me, I can't afford damage on this Raikou, especially if he is Specs Gengar. I do like going Zarude and eating up whatever he goes for, whether it's knockoff or whether that is something else. The only downside with this play is that he could potentially just get his rocks up, which would be super, super annoying. But I think I value keeping this health on Raikou that much, because Earthquake does like 70% even through burn, which is crazy. So he could just go for Earthquake. I mean, he has 3 plays here. He could go Earthquake, he could go Knockoff, he could go Stealth Rock. I don't think you really do anything else. Could you do like a Gunk Shot maybe on some crazy shit? Possibly. We're gonna switch out here. We're gonna go into David. Please do not click rocks. No rocks. He's gonna double out here. Into what? Don't be gouging. Into Hatchrim. Hatina. What's his name? Hatina. It's fine by me. Actually, this U-turn, how much damage you do to me with like a Gleam? I don't really need health on David anymore. So I kind of do like knocking off your item potentially. I mean, a Power Whip does like 50%. Knockoff into Power Whip actually probably kills if you're not Draining Kiss. Does Dazzling Gleam kill me? No, not even if you're modest. I kind of do like clicking knockoff here. The problem with that becomes, I mean, I actually really do not need Zarude for anything now that Crocodile's chipped. I like clicking knockoff here. I like clicking knockoff here because this Pokemon, it can't kill me now with no item. He's not Fizdef. He was AV. And he's gonna click Future Sight. Okay. So I almost like clicking knockoff again, but I think I am gonna go for the U-turn now. So Future Sight 1. So next turn doesn't land, it lands 2 turns. He's probably going to try to get in like gouging or something. I like clicking U-turn here because I think you go Corviknight, but I'm not confident you go Corviknight enough to click knockoff again. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to U-turn in case you stay in. If you stay in, I'm going to go into Raikou. He goes back into Corviknight, so I should have knocked off in hindsight. We're going to see if you're Rocky though, which is huge. We're going to get a pivot back into Raikou. Let me see how this plays out. Are you Rocky? You are Rocky. Okay. So I like Arcaludon, but the problem with Arcaludon is it lets in the Crocodile, and I really don't want to let in the Crocodile. I mean, I think I like Raikou the best here. How much does a Hatterene Future Sight do to me? I think that's just my best play. If he's max modded, it does 40, which is a lot, but we still live a Gengar hit. I think this is my best play. And then we have to remember he's not Scarf Crocodile now. So I think I can just rip a Thunderbolt for pretty free Or even, I can rip a Volt Switch here, I think. If he stays in Great, I can go Arcalodon. If he switches out, I can play accordingly and go Zarude. I'm gonna Volt Switch here. If you go Crook, that's fine. We know we're faster now. So we are gonna Volt Switch here. We do a ton of damage. He's definitely not Spadef. He's gonna be like 30-something, 32. Not Spadef. I could go Dio here. I think I have to go Arcalodon though, because I think you're gonna click a U-turn. Let me see how much a Hatterene. Let me see how much a Hatterene Future Sight does to me. So my concern here is he U-turns into Crocodile and gets Rocks up. That would be my main concern. So how do I stop that? I could also actually, I don't really need Zarude. As Zarude takes about 50 from a U-turn, I am gonna go Zarude here. Actually, I don't need this Pokemon for literally anything. And I don't want Arcalodon taking that, what's it called? That Future Sight. So I do think this is the correct play here. And it also prevents the Crocodile from coming in and getting Rocks up. So I think it's very important here. Gengar would be, I think it is Gengar, matter of fact. So Gengar is super annoying again because he could lock Focus Blast. I still think Raikou is my play. Where AV, we're able to take that. I still stand by my play turn 1. And we have the damage on Corviknight, so once we get this Raikou in, we can click Volt Switch, and if he goes into literally anything that is not named Crocodile, we get into Enamorus for free, and we click Moonblast and we get a kill. Every time we get into the game now, Enamorus gets a kill, and this is exactly what we're trying to play for. So we're going to switch out here. We are going to go into our boy, our hero, Raikou, who's going to take 2 of these Sludge Waves. I mean, he could click Focus Blast. Focus Blast makes a lot of sense, too. He's going to click Focus Blast. I'm glad I didn't go Arc. I think he's Specs. I actually am not confident that Specs. That's 80? That's not Specs, actually. Interesting. Okay, so I'm very confused on what this thing's item is, then. Did he think that maybe I was like Sash Zarude? Could he be Scarf potentially? I click Volt Switch here. It's the same thought process. If he goes Crook, we know we're faster and we KO with the Scald. If he goes anything else, I'm able to get into Enamorus and get a kill. I think we're managing our resources fantastic now, to be honest. We're gonna Volt Switch actually. We're gonna do some. He's gonna Curse Body. It doesn't matter. So we actually find out for sure that he is not Scarf. So that tells me that he's probably clicking Sludge Wave here. I don't need Zarude. How much does a Shadow Ball do to Arc? I think it's probably my best play to sack. Shadow Ball is too much. I think it's probably my best play to sack Zarude here. And he's gonna Sludge Bomb. Okay, so Zarude's gonna go down. I'm still not mad at this. Like I said, Zarude, once the Crook got burned, Zarude was not at all important. He did his job of being led and not letting Rocks go up turn 1. And we just go back into Raikou here. We could have also went Dio, I suppose. Yeah, we could have went Dio. Force something else out. That might have been better. But I was clicking a little bit too fast, I guess. Yeah, that probably would have been better. So we're going to go ahead and click Thunderbolt here, and we're going to potentially KO this Pokemon. So we're down in Pokemon right now, but we are in the position that we want to be in this game. I'm feeling really, really good about how this game is going so far. The problem that I'm kind of running into right now, I don't know. I think we have a pretty clear path to win the game. I think it's pretty obvious how we win this game. Oh, I didn't even calc. Is this Gengar, like, is this AV maybe? No. So he's going to switch out here. He's probably going to go Crook, I guess. No, he's going to sack Hatterene. Okay. So he understands that Gengar puts me in some really uncomfortable positions here. We're going to not quite KO that Pokemon. And we're going to Volt Switch out now, because we don't want to let Gouging in for free. And if he saves us for whatever reason, he's at 15% now. We Volt Switch. We don't want to let the Gouging in for free. And now we don't let Gengar in for free. So what do we do now? We go Dio, and we see what his immediate answer to the Dio is. I think would be the best course of action right now. Because he doesn't have an immediate great answer to Dio. I mean, he could go Gouging. The way that he'd have to kill me with Gouging, though, he'd have to be Booster or Banned. Okay, he's going to go into Gouging. So I do think that it is in my best interest to go Swampert right now. I think it's in my best interest to go Swampert right now and save health on this Dio, because Dio can revenge things super, super easily. Swampert, if you're not banded, you don't 2 KO me with Outrage. If you are banded, we go into Enamorus and we get a KO. So I am definitely okay with this exchange here. 60% on Swampert for a KO sounds good to me. He's going to Heat Crash. We're going to see if this is banded or not. This is not going to do anything regardless. That's probably banded. 359 to 278. That has to be banded, right? That's looking like it's actually not banded. So what we can do now, and what I feel pretty comfortable with, I think we can click Sub here and start bulking up. And if he DDs or something, we're okay. We can just bulk up and we can just forget about the Sub. As long as we get any damage on this Pokemon, he's not at +2 speed. Dio should be able to push past it. Should outspeed it and KO it, I mean. So he's going to switch out here. He's actually going to go back into Crocodile here. So we're going to sub. We're actually going to use this as a bulk up target. We might even try to wrap the game up right now, actually, matter of fact. We're gonna sub. We're at -1 right now, though. Can he break my sub through burn? I don't think so. He's gonna get rocks up, and I can't stop it. So I think because I can't stop it, I want to abuse this Pokemon as much as I can. We can just start getting some very mean bulk ups off as long as he has that burn going. So that's what we're gonna do here. We're gonna get some bulk ups off. He's gonna click rocks. That's fine by me. We're gonna start ripping some bulk ups. Yeah, I have a hard time seeing him push past this, I'm gonna be honest. I don't know. Let's see. We're at +1. So 2 earthquakes. Earthquake into earthquake behind another sub. He actually can't break my sub with 2 earthquakes right now, which is pretty nice. So I can double bulk up here. He's gonna knock off here. A knockoff into another knockoff actually doesn't break my sub. So we're at +2, +1, I believe. And we can, matter of fact, get to +2, +3. He's gonna earthquake. This should not break my sub still. And we bulk up again. His next hit will break my sub. So we're gonna sub now. And then if I get another bulk up off, I get another one off. If not, I don't think it matters. He crits that one. So that would have been helpful for him later, or earlier. Excuse me. We get another sub here. And he may, in fact, die to that burn. And like I said, we still got a lot going on for us in the back. Like, we have most of our resources still left. Our most expendable resource is the only thing that we do not have currently. He might live that. That's not good for him, to be honest. He really needs to crit this. He really needs to crit this. I might even sub just in case. I don't think I need the extra. Am I at +3 or +2? I'm at +2. Do I need that extra one for any reason? I don't think so. I think I sub just in case he crits. I think that's the winning play. Which, I mean, this might look stupid from his perspective, but if he gets a crit here, then this whole thing would be pointless. So we sub again just in case. Like I said, I don't think that +3 attack is really gonna matter for us here, because we can anything that we want to bulk up on, we can. He has to go Gengar now. It doesn't matter. I think we win. He has to be Whirlwind Corviknight. Even then, I mean, we outspeed, we KO from this range. It doesn't matter. Unless he's like a super speedy Corviknight. Okay, he goes Bullet. Corviknight, we KO from this range. It doesn't matter. Yeah, we KO from this range. We should be faster. We are faster. We KO the Corviknight. Max doesn't matter. He gets a little bit of Rocky Chip. Doesn't matter. Down goes the Corviknight. Crocodile is gone as well. And even if somehow this Swampert does not win, I don't see a world where we lose from this position. And even if Swampert does not win here, I don't see a world where we lose from this position. He goes into this. I think do I have to Liquidation? Does it matter? I think I Liquidation because I do not want Earthquake to be taken away from me with Curse Body. Oh, he's Destiny Bond. Okay. Well, that was good. All right, we're going to go down to Destiny Bond then. All right, well played on his part. Down goes this. I mean, I actually think I go Enam now and the game's over. ENAMORUS, unless he's banned, unless he's Scarf Gouging, I suppose. Do I want to go into ENAMORUS first, or do I want to go Dio first? I mean, there's a couple of ways I can go about this. It's really hard for me to lose from this position, I think. I think I go Arc here. Yeah, I'm going to go Arc here. I think Arc is the safe. I think, realistically, I could go Enam and win right now if he's not Scarf on Gouging. But I'm going to go Arc, and I actually like getting my rocks up here because it shows us whether or not he is Scarf on Gouging. Looking back, if I would have thought about Destiny Bond, I do think that play turn 1 was probably to sub again with Swampert, and then I would have won the game, but that's okay. We're going to get rocks up. That's going to allow us to see if the Gouging is Scarf or not, and it's also going to allow it to be in range of Dio if it is Scarf. And then he's going to Mirror Coat, so that's fine by me. He didn't Terra there. I actually do like clicking Electro Shot here, to be completely honest. If he doesn't Terra, that allows us to pick up... I think we just kill this Pokemon. If you're AV, do we kill? It's a roll. It's a roll. I don't really care at this point. I think we do this. We get you low. We go Enam. Yeah, he's going to Mirror Coat now, I assume. Alluring Voice now. Okay. So we are confused now. We're going to break through, though. I mean, we just Draco now. He's going to switch out here. If we break through... I mean, the game's over regardless. Doesn't really matter. We Draco. Down goes the Gouging. Do I need to save diff? How bad is my diff, actually? I'm sorry, bro. I need diff. I kind of do need that diff. I'm gonna switch out here. I don't think I guarantee kill you from this range. This Dio, if you're AV, I actually might just need to get the damage off, to be completely honest. I don't think I OHKO with anything from this range. If you're Spadaf, How much are you at? 55. Yeah, I don't KO in one hit with anything. So I think I Heavy Slam first and then go for the Draco. Well, I think what Heavy Slam allows me to do, actually, Heavy Slam lets me put him in range of ENAMORUS. I think I Heavy Slam, go Enam, get the KO. We Heavy Slam, are you below 50? You are. Mirror Coat. Doesn't matter. We go Enam now and we win the game. I'm sorry, this isn't supposed to be disrespectful. I really need this to be able to make playoffs. Like, I need every diff point that I can get. I know I said I didn't need diff earlier, but realistically I did. The Alluring Voices this time, expecting the Electro Shot, which would have been actually a fine play as well. We're gonna get that Tara off. Beautiful ENAMORUS Tara. It was supposed to be our mid-game breaker this game, and it actually ended up being the thing that lasted till the very end. This should kill every variant of Aloe, unless my calc's lying to me. It does. We're going to be able to pick up that 4-0 win. We're moving on 2 and 3. We play Joey next week into Playmore themselves. We need both of those wins. We need at least one of those wins guaranteed. We would like both of those wins. Thank you guys so much for watching. Good game to Callum. And for now, guys, this has been John Jr. signing off.